My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Alright, do I have any dice sitting around here? A singular die even? I would settle for that. No, I don't. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna actually choose my own kind of thing then. Did I play Ironclad last episode? I did. It was a daily though. So that means it's not the rotation. Let's go. I see. Alright. Greetings. Lose all gold for a random rare relic is insane. Most of the random rare relics, or rather most of the rare relics, are worth more than 99 gold. Ginger, you can no longer become weakened. It's fine, I guess. It'll do. In a pinch. I don't really care about it one way or the other. It's definitely a relic. I'll say that much. Oh, baby. The opening hand, though. The only way that could have been better is if it was Bash Strike, and then the next hand was all the strikes. But it's fine, regardless. Basically, that just guaranteed that I was, well, mostly guaranteed, not entirely guaranteed, that I was going to get through that fight without taking more damage than I was healing up with the Burning Blood. Alright, so... I actually had a comment recently that was like, you're taking a lot of unnecessary damage, and I'm like... Burning Blood? But I'm at full health at the end of every single fight. Does it matter? I kind of want to do, like, another Body Slam deck, but I've done a bunch of those recently for the Ironclad. I've done, like, you know what I haven't done recently is Rampage. I keep trying to get Rampage to work, get it off the ground, but, like, Battle Trance would work in a Rampage build. It's just, like, heavy cycle. Ooh, more bank. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works when you spend any gold at a shop. Now, the problem with that is, like, spending gold is incredibly important. So you get usually, like, I don't know, maybe between 50 and 100, and then you get to a store and it's like, well, I now need to spend the gold, because having a bunch of gold late is not equal at all to the opportunity cost you are giving up, or rather the opportunity cost of not spending any money at any shop. And there's also certain events that count as shops for the sake of the more bank for some godforsaken reason. Alright, we've also got the bag of marbles at the start of each combat. Apply 1 vulnerability to all enemies. Sure, that's actually quite good. I'm not going to save myself 5 HP by using the Dex potion. There's better usages of that. I do want defensive cards, don't I? Yeah, okay, we'll Battle Trance here. It was basically whether or not I bash before the Battle Trance. I wouldn't have been able to play a second bash anyway, though. Cool. And now I'm basically just looking for anything that lets me reach for lethal. Reach for the grave. Can't hit me with the weaken, buddy. It doesn't work. Wouldn't matter, but it doesn't. Ooh. Oh, but we're being offered Searing Blow, and we're on an upgrade path. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yeah, we're doing Searing Blow now. We Searing Blow. We Searing Blow now, folk. All right. Sure. Try and save myself some HP. We're gonna have 3 elite fights. The first one's gonna be pretty rough because I'm going into it just with the Searing Blow. It's like my only damage dealing. Well, my only, you know, actual damage dealing. Dropkick doesn't go in this, nor does Body Slam, nor does Infernal, so that's fine. You just kind of keep this deck thin. Hang on. You go to 18. So 27, 27. Okay, so there's no substantive difference between whether or not I play the Searing Blow or 3 strikes. Searing Blow and a strike or 3 strikes. We'll wake you up now. Because they already had vulnerability on them. And basically the only reason I would have delayed is so that I could apply my own vulnerability using Bash, but I had Bash in the next hand anyway, so. Alright. We use Bash there again because now for the next 2 turns, I get the vulnerability on the enemy. Which basically just guarantees that I'll be able to kill them in this time. Oh, yup. Dunked him. Strawberry. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 5 armaments. Yep. Now, I'll upgrade armaments first. The idea is to use armaments to upgrade Searing Blow. Battle Trance first. Armaments, Searing Blow. Cool. And now we no longer play any skills, but thankfully the next hand has a bash and a strike because I hadn't had the bash or strike in the previous hand, so I knew that was coming up. I should actually still Battle Trance here. I think I have the kill this turn. Yeah, Searing Blow strike. Nice. Paper Frog. Enemies with vulnerable take 75% more damage rather than 75% more damage rather than 50% more damage. That's real good. We're not going to be taking any of those. It is going to be extraordinarily difficult to convince me to take anything. Red Skull, when your HP is at or below 50%, you have 3 additional strength. Almost skipped it. Whoops. Now pretty much all upgrades go on the Searing Blow. So Searing Blow, by the way, just in case you're not familiar with this card, because I haven't talked about it much, at least in a very long time. Searing Blow can be upgraded any number of times. It starts with 12 damage, and then it goes 12, 16. Want to see the upgrade? 21. Anyone want to guess the next one? That's right. A number. So you can see every single time you upgrade it by 1 more damage than previous times. So 16 to, 12 to 16 is 4, and then 16 to 21 is 5, and then 21 to 27, 6. And as a result, every single upgrade is more valuable than the last. And it gets to a point that you can pretty much just open fights by dunking enemies. It's pretty nice. It's a good, fun time. Oh, you tried to weaken me, didn't you? That doesn't seem like a great idea, bud. Right, I should actually be a little careful about my HP here. Because vulnerability sucks. Yeah, we just deal damage this turn, unfortunately. Yikes. Funny thing is, this deck is actually one of the deck archetypes in the Ironclad where I don't cut all of my defense. Instead, I would cut all of my strikes because I already have all of my aggression cared for. True Grit is a way to thin down our deck so that we can get back to Searing Blow and use armaments more often on the Searing Blow and things like that. But it's also extremely important that I upgrade it, otherwise it exhausts a random card, it could hit my armaments, or God forbid, my Searing Blow. And anything that wants an upgrade is really difficult to fit into this build. Because it wants upgrades. It wants all of the upgrades. It doesn't care. It wants every upgrade. Now that I have the extra 3... Weird, it wasn't showing the damage yet. Now that I have the... Or rather, because I have the extra 3 damage from the Red Skull, I'm going to go straight on the front line there for a bunch of damage. Just so that I can kill someone by this turn. Now I only have to defend for a maximum of 9 per turn. It's fine. Cool. Backliner dies to 2 upgraded strikes. Actually, 2 base strikes now. Nice. Problem is I now need... Oh, I've got my draw card and 2 defense in here. Yeah, I should be fine. And was. Actually, not going to play the Searing Blow here. Because now I've got 2 turns. Oh, gosh. Alright, let's hope I draw lethal this turn. Gosh, I was trying to save myself some HP. Hopefully it doesn't... Never mind. Alright, we got it. Orichalcum, if you end your turn with a block, gain 6 block. That's excellent. Headbutt, Bloodletting, Dual Wield. No. Now, one of the big problems with the Searing Blow build is it's basically like having... What's it called again? Okay, for a second I thought I was in the modded series because that looked like Eric Yu and Puro. The first floor elite that was designed for Jeremiah. Nope, none of those. But yeah, this build is extremely hungry for upgrades. So it's like having the coffee dripper. Because you can't really afford to upgrade anything. Unless it's the Searing Blow. Cool. Get to defend myself, upgrade my Searing Blow. Yeah, it took like a bunch of damage there, but it's fine. Oh, give me the armaments. Damn it. Really wanted the armaments there. That would have been dope. All right. Just gonna get those strikes upgraded. They might come in handy later. Trance. Defend strike, sure. Unfortunately, I can't do both Bash and Searing Blow at the same time. So when they turn up in the same hand, it's actually extremely saddening. Oh, gosh. That's a garbage hand, so I'm really, really appreciative that they were already upgraded. And Dubai Hexaghost. Beautiful. So we didn't manage to perfect it. It's difficult in the... Oh, Berserk, though. No. I can't afford to take more damage. It's difficult in the Searing Blow build. Oh, God. I didn't want to take Berserk, and am I about to take Philosopher's Stone? I have to. I need the extra energy. Consider it like this, right? With the extra energy in this deck, it's oftentimes going to be playing like another defend, which is going to defend me for more than the enemies are getting an extra strength. Most of the time, unless I fight the birds. If I fight the birds, then I am going to place my head between my knees and kiss my ass goodbye. I don't know about this one. Where's my upgrades? 1, 2. I'm trying to find basically the path with the most upgrades. There's a 3 upgrade path, but it has literally no elites. It's garbage. There's another 3 upgrade path that has 2 elites. 1 elite, rather. I might have to go for that one. It also has a couple removals. A couple shops. Really early shop, really late shop. Oh, no, there's one with 2. Let's go duck in here, go for elite, rest, elite. And then there's 2 later rests as well. So basically, do I value 1 elite or 2 shops? 2 shops. I prefer 2 shops. Also, I'm possibly not going to be strong enough to fight elites this round yet. That's okay, though. That's just because later on, I am going to be way too powerful. You'll see. Given that bottled flame action going on. Gambler's Brew, way better than Smoke Bomb. I'm extremely unlikely to try and avoid any fights. Thunderclap is actually really, 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 really good. Now, the reason that it's really good is because it's a super low-cost setup for the Paper Frog. But at the same rate, hang on, if I get Vulnerability and Searing Blow in the same turn, like if I get Bash and Searing Blow in the same turn, I can now play them because Orichalcum defends me afterwards and I have the 4 energy. So it's not significantly different to Thunderclap, Searing Blow, Defend, because Defend is maximum 8 defense, or Orichalcum makes up 6 if I don't play that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine without the Thunderclap. No. Not getting jaxed. Okay. Trip is pretty close. It's pretty close to something I want to play here. I mean, I could also just take the meat on the bone and then I can float around 50% HP a lot more safely. I've literally never used the hand drill whenever you break an enemy to lock apply 2 vulnerable. So maybe we take the hand drill. I actually kind of want to go hand drill, meat on the bone, and card removal. I'm gonna go for it. So there's the more broken, by the way. And now we start to take strikes out of the deck. We want to keep the defense. We want basically everything except... Oh, screw this. This could be bad. Oh, this could be really, really, really garbage. I am going to Gambler's Brew those 3. I'm going to save a defend. The idea here was I would be able to try and dunk someone out of existence with an upgraded Searing Blow, so I'm glad that that's working out. 7. And then having the block left over was going to almost save me in terms of my full potential. It's definitely just hit the front liner 3 times here, right? Yeah. Cool. I'm actually really pleased with that because the Fire Potion deals enough damage to kill this bird after it gets hit by a Searing Blow. I can just straight up murder you. Defend. Yeah, I'm actually just going to do the defensive actions here. I lose 2 more HP, but I'll be back on full HP by the end of this fight. And then I just buy myself a turn to put the bird on the ground. I save myself a fire potion. I don't know who the fire potion's basically earmarked for at this point, but I've got it. Armaments. If it was pre-upgraded, I would probably take it. Now, again, the whole point of armaments here is just for upgrading Searing Blow, because the rest of them, yeah, they'll get upgraded, but they're not my priority. So a second armament it does nothing for the rest of the deck, definitely, because I'm probably going to be upgrading them over the course of a normal play session anyway. It's the Searing Blow in particular the second armaments is for. Oh, but the other armaments could upgrade this armaments. That's appealing. All right. You got me, game. Mercury Hourglass at the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all their enemies. It has to be on the Searing Blow. Even if I draw armaments by itself, that is to say this one, I can still use it to upgrade the Searing Blow. Yeah, 73 damage on the first turn. Not bad, especially when I add an extra 10 on top. 17 is rough. Oh, boy. There's no kill here. I mean, Bash Strike is 17. We know that for a fact. I mean, I could use the Fire Potion, but I could also just Armaments defend. Defend for 13. Yeah. Okay. Because the next attack's probably not going to be as large. Never mind, it is, but they're also dead. So, they didn't violate the rule, right? The next attack wasn't as large. It was literally 0. Definitely get a bash here. I want to keep the vulnerability up. I'm going to take a wound in my deck, and I'm definitely not going to perfect the fight, but it's okay. Got him. Right. I'm going to put him within range of just getting deaded by the first draw of a... that's not going to do it. All right. Play defensively. Thank you. The first draw of a Searing Blow. Oh my gosh. Please give me Searing Blow. Yikes. Extra 2 strength. A Searing Blow literally on the bottom of the deck. Thanks. Happy Flower every 3 turns. Gain an energy. Really good for us. Sentinel power through sword. Nope. Frozen Egg. Whenever you add a power card to your deck, it is upgraded. Excellent. I'm not going to be adding any, but thank you. I actually could see myself picking up Metallicize. Probably only Metallicize, though. And primarily due to the fact that it would combo with Orichalcum, right? So I could defend for a pretty reasonable amount without actually playing any defensive cards. That said, the problem with that should be pretty self-evident. And that's that I play armaments every single time it comes up. So, how much am I really saving myself? Nope. Another upgrade on that Searing Blow. Let's go. Let's Searing Blow. Card removal. Easy. I would have loved the Bottle Flame, but I couldn't have told that it was going to turn up here. Card removal's totally fine as well. Sure. Get another strike out of my deck. Get that out of my sight. Not going for the extra elite. There is a 3rd elite on this path. It's the one that I'm literally next to right now. Is it 3rd? 2nd? Oh, that's the 2nd. There's one 3 elite path. It's the one over here. Right? Yeah. But the upgrades matter way more. Every upgrade for the Searing Blow matters way more than the previous upgrade to the Searing Blow. It is extremely important to make that case very loudly. See how effective it can be. Evolve. I have no wounds in my deck at all. I'm unlikely to add any. It would increase my cycle if I had some. Specifically because it's upgraded, otherwise it wouldn't. No, we don't take it. If we had Mark of Pain, I would take it. But I can't guarantee that I'm going to get Mark of Pain other than this. You can see it upgraded just there for 10 damage. Next one's going to be for 11 damage. After that, who knows? It's a mystery. Now, unfortunately, on that floor, we didn't manage to pick up the kind of like the pièce de résistance for this kind of a build. You might be asking yourself, what would that be? Well, I'll tell you after I finish stalling for time here. Necronomicon. Extremely Necronomicon. Oh, easy. Thank you very much for holding that Searing Blow for a second for me. I'm a jerk. Yep. I'm just going to play defensively. Actually, I didn't even need to play that armaments, right? Yeah, wouldn't have done anything. That said, those did 111 damage by itself. Thank you. Nice. Thank you for giving me the extra strength. I think now I might have the capability to kill you. Nope. Get him next turn. Get him next turn, Ryan. A bop. Barricade, Impervious, Limit Break. No. Like, Impervious, I think, theoretically has a place. Helps you stall for a turn. But that's the same as in every build, basically. Yeah, we'll be passing that. As much as I want the extra energy, I think I'm actually fine. Yeah. So I'll instead be taking Tiny House. I could consider the Runic Cube. The Runic Cube is whenever you lose 1 HP, draw a card. But I'm trying to look for things that are proactive, I guess, instead. The Tiny House, it's a potion, it's a little bit of gold, a little bit of max HP, it's a little card, it's a little upgrade. Hopefully it upgrades the... better than it could have been. Probably not another armaments. Right? You know, because I have 4 energy. If I had 5 energy and I could play 3 armaments and a Searing Blow in the same turn, but I can't, I would do it. We've also got to remind ourselves that the more armaments we put in the deck, the more dilute the deck becomes, and the less likely it is that I draw the Searing Blow with all of those armaments. Instead, it's more likely I draw those armaments with those armaments, right? So I think at the moment we have like a reasonably good density. I think we can leave it there. Power Through is a lot of block, but the problem is slowing down my cycle is the death of this deck. We need to get back to Searing Blow constantly. I think here I actually probably drop... the power? No, but the power potion can select between 1 and 3. So in a boss fight, it's actually insane. Actually, I want the fairy in a bottle, is what I'm asking for here. Just as my kind of like ace in the hole. Because you saw how close that last boss fight got. It was never going to be too close, because unless I, straight up dead drew no defenses, despite the fact that I've done nothing but add defenses and draw into my deck. If I straight up dead drew on the Hyper Beam turn, then it was possible I died. Okay. Unfortunately, you can see there's an elite path, and then every other path has an upgrade. So no upgrades on the elite path yet. Okay, I'm gonna go for the hardcore upgrades. My score is gonna suffer, but I'm not playing for score, I'm playing for swag. Is that aged enough at this point that you can use it that you can use it ironically? No? What if I claim it's ironic, but it's not really? It's actually sincerely how I talk. I turn off the cameras and that's just what I sound like. Like back from Bieber's young years, the kind of fans that you would see all the time on the internet. Whew. Nope. Just got rid of that one. I actually sound pretty much exactly like this. Like at all times in my life. I don't really meter my tone that differently in episodes. It's more just a emphasize the good and downplay the bad. Moments again. There it is. If I want to take no damage, I have to do that. Thanks. I basically just need to try and work them all down to a relatively equal amount of low HP. I think here I'm going to use my speed potion because that's 40 damage incoming, and that's a lot. That's just a lot of damage for anyone. And yeah, that'll do. Literally any damage next turn will kill. Although we're gonna have to do it with a 220 damage Searing Blow, because of course we do. Rampage! You're finally here! Well, now we can start to make our Rampage deck. Let's go! Obviously not. Item. I would like a rare relic, please. That's not good. I would describe that as quite suboptimal. Yeah, it actually ended up working. Alright. We're gonna take a fair chunk of damage here. It's fine though. Yeah, I don't really have a choice in this one. It doesn't matter. It's literally just get to a turn where I have defense and Searing Blow. Play the defense, Searing Blow. Prayer Wheel, normal enemies drop an additional card reward. I know! What up? I got it right this time. Hell yeah. Where's my noble? My noble? My noble prize, I mean. Juggernaut. Specifically skipped over discussing its buff in the patches because I disrespect it that much. I'm definitely not putting it in this deck. I can't put Havoc in this deck if it hits, you know. Oh, hell yeah. Upgrade the Searing Blow again. If it hits Searing Blow, that's the end of the deck. So, does the path I'm going on? Yeah, it does have a later shop, so don't go there. Red Mask is actually quite good. I actually appreciate the Red Mask. Some people don't. Dark Sun Periapt, whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. It's definitely a card. By which I mean relic. By which I mean card. Ugh. My last two cards are my draw and my Searing Blow. That's terrifyingly sad. Just imagine this with Necronomicon though. Just give your brain camera the will to imagine this for a second. That's how people work, right? Brain cameras? Nope. It's extraordinarily difficult to make me take anything. Body Slam would actually be totally reasonable in this deck. But no. This is a Searing Blow deck. I specifically skipped elites to do a Searing Blow deck. Dreamcatcher, whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. Or you could just not. Ooh, can I get the transient though? I am actually extremely interested to find out where I can do this. No, if I had the Necronomicon, I definitely would be able to, though. Yeah. Deal as much damage as possible, because damage is also reduction of their incoming damage. And yeah, Searing Blow just... Yeah, it totally would have worked with the Necronomicon. Oh, Searing Blow. Maybe we should make this a Searing Blow deck. I love that they've offered me 3 pre-upgraded body slams. I've turned down all of them. It would be... It would totally be a correct decision to have taken any of them, by the way. I'm just sticking to my guns on this one. Yikes. 10, 13, 13, 36. Okay, I can't actually take anyone down that way. So, I should Searing Blow you. Just to reduce as much incoming damage as possible. Not a huge fan of that draw because it just buys me time. It doesn't do anything else for me. Unfortunately, like, Bash, Strike is 10, 13, 13, right? These are 13 with the vulnerability applied, right? 50% of Strike is... 50% of 9 is 4.5, and it's a floor, so it goes to 4 instead. It's 4 on the floor. I think it's just... Armaments defend. I'll bash the front line just to set up for an easy kill on them. It's like 2 strikes from dead. I have to do it to the backline, though. The backline is the one that's actually dealing the damage right now. Ugh. Okay, I can kill the front line, like, instantaneously. I just need the ability to kill the backline. Actually, never mind. That does it. Beautiful. Whew. Searing, steroid potion's not that great. Totally not our kind of thing. 97. Not bad. Come on, card removal. Oh, well. I don't have any powers in my deck, so I'm never going to be removing any debuffs with this. I do play 3 attacks in a single turn, but strength doesn't do anything for me. Like, the difference between 97 and 98 is not as big as the difference between 1 and 2. Yes, strictly mathematically, it is. But think that if you're playing, like, a single large damage attack, you're usually playing at that, a single large damage attack. Rather than if you're playing small damage attacks, they tend to be that you're playing a lot of them and you're playing a bunch of them and they're also really tiny, right? So you benefit multiple times from that strength. But it's also 50% more when you're at 1 to 2. 50% more. Sorry, it's double, so it's 100% more. Whereas Searing Blow, it's like just less than 1% more. Actually, it's more than 1% more at this point. Yeah, it's probably just card removal, get in the strike out of the deck. If I had another way of vulnerability application, I would probably have dropped the other thing that I can't remember the name of. Who's my boss in this lore, by the way? Time Eater? Time Eater shouldn't be a problem. I'm just wondering whether or not I should, like, drop the energy potion, pick up a second fairy in a bottle. I'm gonna do it because it's just, like, for my deck in particular, it just seems correct, and then I'll just take the Bronze Scales. This could be theoretically an upgrade. Is that true? I've already had the shrine that upgrades your cards. I haven't had the transformation shrine. I haven't had the removal shrine. Those can show up on any floor. The ray of sunlight that upgrades 2 of your cards, I think, can only show up on the first floor. It could be Radowid. I could, like, give up a card. It could also be Falling, and I could give up a card. No, we'll go for the Elite. Oh, wow. Oofa doofa, that sucks. What an opening turn. Here's my Searing Blow. There it is. Oh, we got it. I'm specifically not going to play my Battle Trance this turn, by the way. Oh, no, but I need it for the defense. Oh, I hate this. You got me, game. You really got me. I'm probably going to have to rest in the next space now. You're only going to give me the Searing Blow on turns where the enemy is intangible. I didn't plan. So it's yeah, this is garbage. This is garbage, horrible, really, really bad. Die. That is literally the worst that could have gone. I need you to understand that is the absolute worst case scenario. Number one, that it's the Nemesis. Number two, that I don't get the Searing Blow on my opening turn. Number three, that I don't get it on my third turn either. And the enemy did as many 45 damage attacks as they possibly can. The 45 damage attack has a cooldown, effectively. You can't use it 2 turns in a row. So the enemy was alive for 4 turns, and they used it twice. What? Oh, mad. I'm really mad about that because now I should probably rest here. I've got 2 fairy models, whatever. I really want to upgrade. We're doing it. 1, 1, 1, 1. Power potion and no statuses get added to our deck through this. We don't want to lose HP, so I guess we just take Inflame. Kind of sucks though. All right, the enemy is now at half HP, so they are going to purge. I'm going to take this as my opportunity to upgrade Battle Trance and Bash, which I usually don't like priority upgrade. But I also don't want to draw into a new deck until the enemy is, you know, available to be hit again. And then, got him. So that's the kind of thing that this deck is supposed to do when it works. 902, yeah, I told you that wasn't going to get that much in terms of score, but in terms of swag points. If you ignore the fact that my voice broke halfway through that and the fact that swag as a thing was beat to death in 2006, then it's super swag. I can't even say it at all. Damn it. It's been burnt to the ground and salted the earth like the Carthage. It's just not great. Oh well. It used to be different. It was swagger, right? I have to imagine swag derived from swag. This is a mid-episode topic for the moment. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you next time. Michelle.